Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're exploring the really unique world of Gussy and Grymm Dupp.
hmm
You might know them as paranormal investigators, but, well, our deep dive today is going to uncover how they blend history, spirituality, and performance
Right.
to shine light on shadow, which is kind of their guiding principle. They see themselves as modern-day way showers.
Yeah, guiding others, essentially, towards spiritual growth and higher consciousness. It's quite a mission.
It really is. So how did this whole thing even start for them? Where did it
No,
begin?
what's fascinating is even their names, Gussy and Grymm Dupp.
Yeah.
They weren't just, picked out of a hat.
Oh,
No, they say they were received. This is around 2011, during some deep ancestry research.
received.
Yeah, and the surname Dupp specifically just resonated. It sort of clicked.
Huh.
And this discovery then sparked their initial vision for a wedding boutique.
A wedding boutique. That seems different.
Right. But it perfectly captured their core duality. Picture this.
Hmm.
One half is all gussied up. Think black feathers, bones, crystals. And the other half, rather grim. Leather, oak, bourbon.
Wow. Okay. Gussied and Grymm. I see it.
Exactly. And that concept became so central that the Dupp name, well, it rooted itself in covened up.
Covened up.
And this whole idea of covenanting up, like forming a spiritual family, all dedicated to helping others ascend, find that higher vibrational energy.
You mean like fostering spiritual awareness, positive states?
Precisely. It's a really early sign of how they embrace that duality for transformation.
That's a great origin story. It really sets up that gussied up and Grymm dynamic. So how does that actually manifest in what they do? Their individual contributions?
Well, take Gussy. She's their high priestess and oracle.
Right.
And she has this, innate connection to what they call the other side of the hedge.
The other side of the head, meaning...
Basically, her ability to communicate with spirits, energies, things beyond our normal perception. It's something she says she's always had.
Okay.
And she's a master diviner, tarot, tea leaves, you name it. But she's also the creative engine.
Ah, the gussied up part, maybe?
Sort of, yeah. Leveraging her theater background for this whimsy-inspired art and really unique ceremonies, like they did a Gothic spring night wedding.
That sounds amazing. Very on brand.
Definitely. Her role is very much about, lighting up new paths, finding beauty in unexpected places.
And then there's Grymm, the high priest, the storyteller. His history tours sound intense.
Oh, yeah. Grimm's the haunted historian. He's led, over 2,000 twisted history tours?
2000. Wow.
His whole philosophy is that these tours focusing on, death, crime, mayhem, debauchery,
The
prostitution,
Grymm stuff.
the really grim stuff. He believes they're essential to get a community's true flavor. He actually says, even if you don't walk away believing the ghost stories, believe the history.
So it's not just for thrills. It connects to their shining light on shadow idea.
Exactly. It's foundational. By confronting these shadow parts of history, they think it allows for healing, understanding the present better, like dealing with a personal wound. You have to look at it honestly first.
Makes sense.
It's practical application. And yeah, things get real out there.
Huh?
Famously, his ladder got kicked out from under him twice
Seriously? Where?
at the Haunted Palace Hotel while remodeling. And, these tours actually started kind of organically from his old pedal taxi business in Port Townsend. People just kept asking about the ghosts.
Huh. That's quite a pivot from pedal taxi to haunted historian.
Right. Shows how they followed the energy, the curiosity.
So beyond their individual work, they've built this online community too, the Purple Door.
Yes, the Purple Door.
Mm.
Started back in 2016. Is actually one of the very first sort of witchy-based Facebook pages.
Really? Early days.
Mm-hmm. And it acts as this beacon of light, offering, as they put it, nourishment for your soul. Things like hand fastings.
The symbolic unions, right?
Yeah. Spiritual marriage ceremonies
Yeah.
and soul energy readings, ways to get insight into your spiritual self. It's a really active group. They have guild, even a monthly newspaper.
So it's a proper community hub.
Totally. It embodies that mission of connection and growth.
And that mission has grown even further, hasn't it, into a physical space?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the big recent evolution. They moved back to Michigan, and they've established the old church in Celebration's wedding chapel.
The old church. Wow.
Yeah, it's like the physical version of the Purple Door philosophy.
Mm.
It lets them weave together their, 20 years as officiants
Right.
with Gussy's amazing creative design skills and Grymm's passion. He's the groundskeeper there now.
So they've consecrated a space to literally shine light.
You got it. And they're definitely not hiding in the shadows themselves. They've been on travel channels, Haunted Towns, Ghost Brothers, loads of podcasts.
So thinking about all this for you, the listener, Gussie and Grimm really do blend history and healing, performance and practice. They take you from those haunted sidewalks right into a sacred church space. It's quite the journey.
It is. And maybe it leaves you with a question to ponder. What really stands out to you about their journey?
Hmm.
And how might digging into the shadow parts of history, maybe even your own help, illuminate your present?